Hi guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, Lady. So today I have a comprehensive guide to Glossier. I have been a fan of theirs since when they first started, I think back in like 2014. I was living in New York, and so I've been to a couple of their New York locations, one of their like semi-permanent, and then the one that they did have in New York. I live in Seattle now, so I go to the Glossier store in Capitol Hill all the time, and just over the years I have tried a lot of their products, and so I wanted to share my thoughts and opinions on those today. So I will also include timestamps if there's any product that you are specifically interested in checking out. So like I said, I've been a fan of Glossier for a long time. I even found some of my like original sticker sheets from them when they used to send like this whole sheet out and you could put these on your products. So like I said, I have definitely tried a lot. Like look how many orders I must have put to have all of these stickers. Yeah. So let me start with the first things that I've purchased. I think these are Glossier classics and you can't really go wrong with getting these, and that would be Eyebrow. So this is their eyebrow product. It's like a pomade. They have several different shades, including a clear. I use the brown. I know they semi-recently released an auburn, but my eyebrows are already darker than my hair, and I kind of like dark red hair, so I go with the brown, but this is a really good brow gel, a little applicator, and I think it has a pretty strong hold. I would say I'm not looking for I'm not like reshaping my brows in any way. I'm kind of just leaving them as their natural form, so I don't need a huge hold, but this hold is pretty good. This is Glossier's Eyebrow. I also do really like Merit's brow pomade. I find that one to be a little like creamier, and this one has a better hold, so if you're looking for a slightly like stronger hold, the Eyebrow is really good. The other first product, and I think anyone who is a fan of Glossier understands, and that's like the Balm.coms. I've tried so many different flavors. These are the ones that I've found like all around my house when I was just like, oh, I should like show all the ones I have. I have had even more that I have thrown away because they've gotten old. So I've had the rose one, I've had the coconut one. Those two I really like. Right now, this is the wild fig birthday balm. This is a classic. I'm not a huge cake batter frosting scent person, but if you are, everyone loves this one. Mango, I really like the mango one. And Lavender Balm.com, I really like this one too. This has like a purpley tint. So some are tinted, some are clear, some have like a little shimmer like the birthday balm one. I think my favorite though is probably like rose and coconut for just everyday. I haven't tried the mint, but I have gifted the mint. So these also make really good gifts because everyone could use like a chapstick type product. And the boxes they come in are really cute too. So here's like the birthday one and the lavender. And so I love giving these as gifts or like adding on to part of a gift. Next, should I share next? Oh, so my absolute favorite thing, which is so basic, but is the pro tip. This is my favorite liquid eyeliner. I use liquid eyeliner every time I'm using makeup. I can't stop doing winged eyeliner. And this is pro tip. And I love this because I'm pretty picky about which kind of eyeliner I like. So it is a brush tip, but it is a pen form. So I don't like the brush tip when it comes with a pot. I don't like the felt tip on a pen. So this is a brush tip, but none of the hairs like ever separate. I've purchased probably like 5 or 6 of these. They're just so good. Really like these. Another product that I really like, but I'm not currently using, and that's Lash Slick. This is their mascara. At first I really didn't like it, but then it started like growing on me, and I think that this is my second tube of it. My favorite mascara is the Ilia's Limitless, so I have that one right now on. But if you like more like lengthening, separating mascara formulas, this one also I think does have like the fibers to make your eyelashes longer. But this is an old one, so it's a little crusty, but this is Lash Lip, which I really like. But like I said, I did not like it at first, which is kind of funny. Next, I guess let me go to some of my more recent purchases and recent launches from Glossier. So their eyeshadow palette. So I know when this launched, there was a lot of mixed opinions and I had some mixed thoughts as well and wasn't really sure if I would purchase this. I grew up with the really like, you know, Urban Decay naked palettes or buying palettes that had like 12 colors in them. So, but as over time, I've realized I only need like a few eyeshadows and I'm not as experimental, I guess. And so I really wanted to try their eyeshadows. I really like the concept of it's the same color, but in 3 different finishes. So a matte, a shimmer, and a more metallic. And so I did decide to pick some of these up. I do get the complaint of how there's 3 eyeshadows, but this is obviously like a quad type packaging. I do wish that maybe they would have included in the fourth block like a matte black or dark brown, so you could do like an eyeliner with it, or a matte or shimmer like lighter shade for like an inner corner highlight or a brow bone highlight, or one that's like divided half and half with that, so you could use it for a whole look. But I really do like the concept of like your shade that you can then have in 3 different finishes. I use all 3 finishes at the same time. So this is Almond, and that's what I'm wearing on my eyeshadow as my eyeshadow now, and I wear it every time I do makeup. I just really love these shades. When I was first looking into their eyeshadows, I did want to get something that was like a little different for me. It's still neutral, but these are, this is Prairie, so it's more of like olive tones, and I don't wear this one as much, but it was just a little more unique than other ones I had in my collection. I also really like Clay. I haven't tried it. It's more of like the warmer colors, but I really do like the eyeshadow for like every day. If you can find a color story that you really resonate with and that you'll use every day, like I do use Almond every single day that I put on makeup, which is not that often nowadays. Another launch that I really love and still do is the Ultralips. So I have Trench, Villa, and Coupe. And so I first bought Villa, which is like a pinky neutral, and I'm wearing this one today. It's almost a little too pinky for my everyday color, but it is a good pink neutral. Because this one felt a little too pinky for me, I got Trench, which is more brown, which I think is really cute. And then Coupe is like a red orange. So I wanted to try some of their neutral ones and some of their more like bold colors. So I like these because they feel like a chapstick, but then they give you like full on color. And so they're really easy to wear because I hate like fussing around with lipstick, but these are really easy. You don't need like a lip liner. And so I really like the Ultralips, and I would buy some other shades. One lip product from Glossier that I haven't tried is I think it's the Generation G's that are their like a matte colored chapstick. They released some new shades. I think one's called like Fuzz or Fuzzy, and I really want that one. So I haven't tried the Generation G's, which were the predecessor to the Ultralips. So I need to try those. So let's go to like a little bit historical now. Does anyone else remember Glossier Play? So this was their more like bold colored makeup collection. And they had eyeliners called Color Slides, and I had Magic Carpet and Early Girl. And they had the vinyl lips, Vinylic? Is that how you say it? Vinylic lips, which were really like high lacquer, fully pigmented. And I had the shade Pony, which is like their neutral one. I have this really weird like spongy applicator. These are a little too old for me to like use now. Maybe I'll swatch them on my hand, but I'm not wearing these on my lips. And this is Casino, which I actually ended up wearing to Vegas because I just like, oh, this is perfect, which is an orangey red. And you would just like click it and then it would come out. So yeah, I remember getting these, and yeah, no, they no longer do the Glossier Play. But for the eyeliners, they just released not too long ago the #1 pencil, and I have just purchased one of them. And if you know, you know, but this is in the shade Rococo, and I had to get it because it's my cat's name. I would have bought it regardless of whatever color it was because it's her name. So I pretend it's like her eyeliner. But this is Rococo in the #1 pencil. And it's like this dark shimmery purple. So I love that. And here it is compared to Magic Carpet. So compared to the Color Slide, Rococo's on top. So it's like a lot darker of a purple, like a brown purple. And Magic Slide's more of a red violet, like more of like the pink red violet tones popping out of it. But they're both like metallic. And so maybe if you did like some of the Color Slides, I would check out the #1 pencils. They seem to have a very similar formula. Next, maybe I'll show some products that I've tried that were things that I liked, but I haven't like repurchased. And so that would be, let's talk about like the Skywashes. So I haven't tried the metallic liquid eyeshadows, but I did try a couple of these matte ones. So this is Pebble and this is Terra. And they are matte liquid eyeshadows, and they do apply really nicely and turn to a nice powder finish. I just didn't get as much use out of them. I do like using a more powder eyeshadow and using multiple colors, but if you like an all over wash across the lid, then you might want to check this Skywashes out. These colors are just so gorgeous. Another product I tried that didn't really work for me is Brow Flick. I just prefer using Boy Brow and like a waxy pencil, but if you do want to draw on more brow hairs, Brow Flick might be a good option. Like the color and everything looked good, but I find it like harder to draw the eyebrow hairs, and it's a similar applicator as Pro Tip. That's Brow Flick. I also got Wowder. Yes, Wowder. I've tried a lot of their complexion products and I haven't repurchased them, but I did like them. So like the skin tint and the stretch concealer. I really like the stretch concealer. I just don't like it being in a pot. I tend to not use it as much, and so I haven't repurchased it. The finish is really nice for a natural skin texture. And then Wowder, again, it's more of the, I like the powder, but the it's like a loose powder, and so it's just kind of messy, and so I don't tend to use it as much. Love, but haven't purchased a full size would be like Cloud Paint, and I just can't decide which shade I want. I really do love liquid like cream cheek products, and so far, just because I make so many Glossier orders, I just get these samples. So I've had so many of these sample cards, and I just love bringing these traveling, and then I can try all of the different shades and have the options, but I haven't decided what my one Cloud Paint color would be, and so I haven't purchased a full size, but I do really love the formula. So the next product, Glossier Haloscope, probably Haloscope because it's kind of angelic. Their stick highlighter, I really love that. I don't have it currently because I'm currently using the stick highlighter from Merit Beauty, but I do really love the Glossier one as well. I just love a stick highlighter just to sweep on the cheekbones and like pat out, so I would recommend that one. And there are a few different shades. I don't remember which shade I had. It's like one of the more like pearly beigey ones, but I really love that. I feel like I'm more of a fan of their makeup. Like I like their philosophy of like skincare first, makeup second, and like more of a natural makeup. But I really haven't found their skincare to be my favorite. One thing I do really like is the Milky Jelly Cleanser. This is just like a classic. I don't find that this washes off my makeup really well, but I do like it as a gentle cleanse. It is like really creamy and light and not irritating. I've also tried their solution, and I really didn't like this for my face. It felt like it left kind of a chalky type residue, but I did like this for using for like my body, for any like back knee or underarms. And so yeah, it was a good chemical exfoliator for my body, but I didn't really like it for my face. Bubblewrap. So if anyone remembers this, let me know in the comments. This is discontinued now. I loved it when I was first using it. I really just used it under my eye. You could also, it says use it on your lips. But I noticed after a while of using it, I was starting to get milia, and I never had that before. And so I don't know if maybe that's why they discontinued it, because it was just too heavy. You know, maybe a lot of people were experiencing that, but I definitely did. Luckily, using like retinol type products had the milia like come out, but Yeah, so I did initially like this, but then I think it was giving me Milia. Another, I guess, skincare, more like body product, is their hand cream. And I just bought this for the packaging. It's so cute. It's like such a unique shape. I would say it kind of opens sometimes in my purse. I don't know if I just got like an unlucky, like looser one, but it's just so like, I don't know, I just like it. It looks kind of like sci-fi, spaceshipy. I think it's the same scent as Glossier You, which I do like, but I haven't bought the full size perfume. It just has like a, what does it say on the back of this? Because this is definitely how it smells. Creamy, sparkly, clean, and warm. And it's supposed to like adapt to your skin. It is more of like a daytime, brighter, like you said, sparkly scent. I like the hand cream. Love the packaging. Oh, I've also tried their body wash. That has a different scent than Glossier You. That's more of a neroli scent, and I did find it a little strong to me. I think some people either love neroli or they can kind of smell, it smells a little too perfumey, grandma-y, and I'm like, I see both sides of it, and so it's just a little bit too much for me, but I did love the way like it foamed and cleansed, but I just had a sample of that. So I think those are all the products I've tried. I'm probably forgetting some over like the almost 10 years, the 8 years of buying Glossier, but yeah, that's all I can think of now. So maybe I'll go into some of the Glossier wear things. So as you can see, I have the pink hoodie. I also have the sage green hoodie, and I have the lavender hoodie. So I have 3 freaking hoodies. Some more of the Glossier wear stuff. I have the beauty bag. I have not used it. It's just so pretty that I just don't know what to put in it. I'm still leaning towards, I think I mentioned using it as like a pencil pouch, stationery pouch, but it's just so cute. There's a bunch of different pockets in it. I feel like I like my beauty bags to open up more than this, but I just couldn't resist the design. So that's the beauty bag. I have, like I mentioned, 3 hoodies. So this is their, I guess like core main hoodie, the pink one. I got this in a size small, but it's still like an oversized fit. I love how long the arms are. I have really long arms, and so a lot of times sweatshirts won't be able to go over my hands, but this does, so I love the sweatshirt. When I bought the green one and the lavender one, I got it in the size medium to be even more oversized, but depends on like how you want the fit. It's still oversized and pretty long. Also, a lot of the limited edition ones have embroidery. Here's the green. I was wearing this last night, so it's a little fuzzy. My cat was laying on it, but I love the green one. I think this one's my favorite. And then I have the lavender one, which I haven't worn that much. I'm always wearing the green one, but I just love how it's like almost white, but lavender. And I got these 2 in the medium and this one. And this one, why did I do it again? And I got this one in the small and these 2 in the medium. And I would buy more. Like, I'm going to buy more hoodies. Oh, like some really random things that I wanted to kind of share in case you're also a big Glossier fan. The cookie cutter. Haven't used this, but in the holidays they often have like some free interesting gifts. I wish my name was with a G so that it wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm making Glossier cookies, but it just came free with an order. What can I say? So I have that. When I went to the Glossier Seattle pop-up, I got one of the tote bags. It just says Glossier in Seattle on it, and the like wildflowers postcards. And I haven't even used these yet, but they're just so cute. And you can plant them, and they have seeds in them. So that's cool. I have a million of these bubble pouches. I don't even know if they do these anymore, but I've had all sorts of sizes of these, but I don't need any more of these. So I understand why they've limited those. So yeah, I think those are all the things I have tried from Glossier and my thoughts on them. Let me know what your favorite products from Glossier are down below, and I will see you next time.